Hi, my name is Gretchen Darrow-Crotty. I'm the costume shop manager for Syracuse Stage and the SU Drama Department. I oversee the staff that does all of our costumes for both organizations. And I'm here today to show you some of the pieces that we built for our current production on Syracuse Stage in the next room, or the Vibrator play. It's set in the 1880s, around shortly after the invention of electricity and what that meant for doctors and services that they could offer. And several of our characters get dressed and undressed on stage for our doctor. This garment right here is worn by Sabrina Daldry. She's a patient of Dr. Gibbings. It is one of the things that she gets undressed on stage. In real life, this would be a separate vest over with a jacket over it, and for our purposes, they're all sewn together so that there's one opening up center front. And the buttons are fake. They don't actually do anything. So that is one of the tricks of the trade that we do, so that it makes it easier to get in and out of on stage, because we're dealing with timing and lines that have to be done in a certain way. They need to be dressed or undressed by a certain time in the script, and so those are things that we have to plan for as we build a garment. So this garment is worn by Catherine Gibbings, the wife of the doctor, in the first scene in Act 2. This particular garment, she also gets undressed on stage, but it happens in a moment where there's nobody around to help her except for her husband. She actually has some lines in the script about he's going to have to help her. She says, "I need you to help me with this," and then she talks about the buttons.
Why does it have so many buttons?
And so the costume designer's idea of how to solve that was to put buttons up the back of the garment. And rather than have them all button and unbutton, which would take time away from the action going on stage and could lead to all sorts of issues, we have constructed the bodice with hook and eye tape, which is, you can see here, has hooks on one side, and the tape is constructed so that all of the hooks are at even intervals. And then on the opposite side, which might be harder to see, are the loops that those hook into. And the doctor can help her get dressed and make it look like he's buttoning all these buttons, but he doesn't actually have to take the time to do that, so that it goes on a little bit quicker than if he had to do all of those 15 buttons.